Today, we have an exclusive interview with the one and only Jaws. Truly one of the most influential and insane and rare skateboarders we've had in the last 20 years. Definitely took stuff to new heights, and I'm not exaggerating that term if you know who he is. Funny story, we actually did a FaceTime interview for about an hour. He was super nice, and I didn't record the audio on FaceTime, and I recorded it on my camera too, and I guess I didn't turn the mic on the whole time or something. But just so you know that I'm not lying, and I'm not just taking clips from something he said and I said, here's a small clip of us FaceTiming. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it definitely doesn't take anything away from your channel. And sometimes people respect that. They're like, oh, he's got ads, like he's taking his time. People really do see what you put into something. Like, that's what I was doing. I was trying to do a video a day. This is a new channel. Like, yeah, everything's pretty legit, man. Like I said, I just messed up filming, so I just sent him some questions after that, and then he was nice enough to respond again after doing the FaceTime. It was just a very, very quick interview with me and Jaws. That we've already done this for 1 hour, had a nice conversation, and nothing recorded. So Jaws was nice enough to try this again. Number 1, your name, your location, and your sponsors.
All right, hello everybody. Yes, Joe is right. So we did an interview before this, and due to technical difficulties, the audio ended up not coming out. So we're doing it this way, just exchanging videos. First question he asked me, just name, location, and sponsors. So my name is Aaron Homoki, also known as Jaws. I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and my sponsors are Birdhouse Skateboards, Bones Wheels, Independent Trucks, Bronson Bearings, Bro Style Grip Tape, Sessions Clothing, Glassy Eyewear, and RAR Superfoods.
Number 2, what are you working on currently during this pandemic?
All right, so what have I been working on lately, especially during the quarantine and the whole lockdown? All right, so I ended up starting a YouTube channel, and it's been super fun. I try to put out videos all the time. Most of my videos are previous skate trips that I've been on, because a lot of those videos have never seen the light of day. So I'm chucking them all together, putting them in a cool, just cool edits that I make. I also do some garden videos, and I also do my Mouth Heart Mondays as well. So every Monday I jam out on the Mouth Heart, and I want to start doing more like trick tip videos as well, and just more like behind the scenes stuff as well. Especially once I get traveling again, the videos will be pumping out. And yeah, I've been loving the YouTube game, and I actually got to go hang out at the Braille facility out in San Francisco, and got to skate with those dudes, and I did the Braille drop, and it was so much fun. Those dudes over there are awesome. Aaron Cairo's really got a good thing going over there. He's just expanding skateboarding to the masses, which at the end of the day is amazing, you know? So I got some respect for that, and it's awesome. So especially with my YouTube journey as well, I would love to go film some more videos with them, and yeah, it's been super fun. So that's kind of what I got working on. Also, I'm doing a Reel Street as well, an X Games Reel Street that will come out probably the end of next year. I ended up actually hurting my knee pretty recently, and I'm pretty sure I got to get surgery on it. So I'm going to be out of the game for, another 6 to 8 months. Got to let that knee heal. Those knees are really important. So I got to make sure they heal good, But that's kind of what I've just been working on lately.
Number 3, if you have any advice for brand new skaters or people that are trying to get over the fear of committing to a trick.
Any advice for new skaters? Yes, my best advice is have fun. I see kids nowadays that just, they get frustrated pretty quickly because they can't land a kickflip in like a week. Dude, I didn't learn a kickflip for like 2 years. And it's very hard, you know. And I'm 30 years old now. I started when I was 12, so I've been skating for 18 years. And I still can't nose manual. I can't do like inward heels. I can't do switch trays. You know, it's hard. And but you gotta just practice. The longer your feet are on that board, the better you will become. And it's just a lot of practice, but have fun with it. Also push yourself as well, because there's no better feeling than trying a trick over and over again and then finally landing it. And I've tried tricks where it's taken me sometimes years to land them. And I'm not joking, like, it's taken me a very long time to land tricks. So you gotta have patience. Don't get too frustrated with it. Also, another thing that a lot of kids do is they ask me, how do you get sponsored? And my best advice to getting sponsored is don't try. Because when you are good enough, you will get found. And I promise that, especially with these outlets nowadays, with YouTube. If you guys have your own YouTube, you can post on there, or even Instagram. When you're good enough, you will get found. And just so don't worry about getting sponsored right away, because that taints the whole fun out of skateboarding. You put too much like pressure on yourself. So just enjoy the ride and have fun with it, and yeah, just have fun. Really, that's what it comes down to. So yeah, that's my advice for new skaters coming out. Just have fun.
Number 4, I hate to make you relive it again, but what is your worst slam?
All right, so the next question is my worst slams. All right, so this is always a fun question. The worst one I had was when I fell off that dumpster. I was trying to ollie into the little bank off the dumpster, and I ended up hitting my head and getting knocked out, and I ruptured my spleen as well. Little backstory behind that was that when I did fall and I hit my head, I don't remember anything until I was on the car ride home. And I guess I just kept asking my friend what happened. And he would say, oh, you just ate shit, man. Like you just ate shit. And then I'd be like, whoa, that's crazy. My head hurts. What happened? And so I was just repeating myself a bunch. Ended up going home. And when I got home, I felt nauseous, and so I thought I was just nauseous because I hit my head, and then so I ended up going to sleep. The next morning I woke up and went to go take a pee, and I could not pee. Like literally, like I needed to pee and I could not pee, so I had to like milk it out of me. It was gnarly. So I went to my mom. I was like, hey, Mom, I think something's wrong, because I still feel nauseous and I can't pee. She's like, oh, okay, well, we'll take you to the hospital. Ended up going to the hospital, got a CAT scan, and I had a ruptured spleen, and I had internal bleeding, and the bleeding was pushing down on my bladder, therefore making me able not to pee. And I had to get surgery that day. And they said that if I would have if I would have just let it go and slept another night, I probably would have died. So, thank goodness we got that figured out. The next one was when I broke my jaw on King of the Road. They're good now. A little bit pushback, but they're good. When I kneed myself in the face, so I felt my teeth go back with my tongue, and it didn't like hurt too crazy bad because I had the adrenaline running. But I remember going up to Kyle Walker, and I was like, "Hey, dude, is it bad?" And I went like this, and he just goes, "Oh!" And I was like, "Oh fuck, that means it's bad." So we were in LA. It was like a Friday night at like 1 a.m. We went to there was no emergency dental places open. So we ended up going to the ER. Man, the ER in LA on a Friday night at 1 a.m., I didn't get in until like 5 a.m. And it was so crappy. I was drinking smoothies. So I stayed on the trip. I was drinking smoothies the whole time. I had a blender. I was drinking smoothies and eating soup. And then so when I got home, we ended up going to the dental surgeon, and he starts messing with my teeth a little bit, and he's like, "Hey, yeah, I don't think you have to have surgery. I think I can just pull these back." And I was like, "Oh yeah, hell yeah, do that then." He's like, "Okay, but I can't numb that area, so you're gonna have to bear with me." I'm thinking like, "Oh, I'm tough. Like I can handle this. This is no worries." Okay, so he goes there, takes his fingers, wrenches them back up, goes behind me, takes his thumbs, and pushes them back into place. And I'm not joking with you. Sweat started pouring. I started getting tunnel vision. I was this close to passing out from pain. That shit was painful.
Number 5, what's a trick that you've done that made you feel most accomplished that you're proud of?
All right, so the next question is some of my best tricks. Since you guys are from Louisville, Kentucky, that Louisville set that I ollied off the ledge over the stairs, I think that's one of the best ones that I've done. That spot was funny because we went there for the handrail, and Deloy wanted to lip slide the handrail, and so I was getting him pumped up. I ollied the stairs, and when I ollied the stairs, I was like, dude, I think I can go off the ledge at the top. And then so I did it. I tried it, and I stuck the first one, and I think the second one I kicked out, bruised the shit out of my heel. And I was like, oh man, like I'm good on that. And David didn't land the lip slide that day either. He just didn't try it. He was over it. And then so we went home. Somehow Andrew Reynolds saw the photo and said that that's the biggest ollie ever, and that I needed to go back and land that. If Andrew Reynolds is saying that, it's a mission then. So got the Birdhouse Bros together. We went back there, and I ended up doing it like within like 4 or 5 tries, and it was a good day. David lip slid the rail that day too. So yeah, that was a good one. One of the other ones was doing the loop. That thing was always a dream of mine, and it was really scary at first because there was a bunch of people that were eating shit. And the key to the loop is you want to go like you're about to pump a wall, but you don't pump. You leave your knees bent, so you're just going around it. The one at Tony's has like a line in the middle of it, so you're just following the line. And if you've ever been on a roller coaster before and you go in a loop in a roller coaster, you never quite really know when you're upside down fully, because you're able to just spot the landing. So that's kind of how it felt like. And I ended up doing it with Tony's when he first set it up. And then on King of the Road, we went back, and I ended up doing it again. And the one on the King of the Road was a lot better because there wasn't like 10 people trying it. So I didn't have to wait like 20 minutes before each turn. So I was able to just try it. And the first time we pulled out the mats, I landed it. So that one was a good feeling for sure. And then the most obvious one probably is the Leon set. The Leon set was a mission for me. We tried to, the first time I tried it, ended up tearing my MCL, had to go home, and but I knew I could do it. And then so the second time, Thrasher hit me up and was like, yeah, let's go out and do this. And I was like, all right, can we bring my dad? Just as some moral support. And we ended up flying my dad out as the first time out of the country, and he had a blast. And then, what they don't show in that video is when we got kicked out the first time, we ended up going to the security office, and we proved to them that I was like a pro skateboarder. We brought in some magazines and pulled some stuff up online and showed them I was in the Tony Hawk game, and showed them I was from America, and our flights, like that we were going from, it was like a 9-hour flight from here to Lyon, France. It was like our plane ticket there, plane ticket back, and they gave us a 1-hour window to work with. And then so that made my anxiety drop. I ended up getting it within like 13 tries, and that was the best plane ride home ever.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that brief preview of what's to come. I'm actually doing a giveaway with Jaws, and we're gonna give away 2 signed Birdhouse boards. Of course, Jaws model, signed by him, to 2 of our subscribers. So 1 subscriber from my subscriber list and 1 subscriber from his subscriber list. And that's how you enter. All you have to do is be subscribed to our channels, and we will give these boards away towards the end of November. That way you can get them at your house, nice and right, for Christmas. So as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe. Now there should be an incentive to subscribe. Besides my videos being awesome, you can also win some stuff. And drop a comment. We'll see you guys very, very soon.